Today I am going to discuss exceptions of law of demand. If in exam this question comes, in which cases law of demand is not applicable, or when demand curve will be upward sloping, mention those cases. You have to explain all these points. So one by one I will be explaining these points, and I want that you should write down these points so that you can remember it during exams. First is snob effect. Snob effect means there are many goods which are highly priced and they are known as status symbol goods. We know that these goods are available at high price, but after that also we buy these goods. For example, costly cars, diamond, expensive watches and all. So in this case, even if the price is high, consumer will buy more, so law of demand is not applicable. Veblen effect. It is also explained at quality-price relationship. Consumers always think that when the price of a commodity is high, the quality of the commodity is good. But always it is not necessary, but this is in our mind that if I am paying high price, means quality of the product is better. This is known as Veblen effect. Means we relate price of the commodity with quality. Higher price we think is better quality. If it is available at low price, we think that the quality is bad, not so good. Third is bandwagon effect. Bandwagon effect means a particular type of group behavior. For example, you can take if successful business people are the members of golf club, then the businessman who is not so successful, he also takes the membership of that club because he wants to be in that group. So bandwagon effect is reflecting a kind of group behavior. You buy those things to be in that group. Maybe it is highly priced. Emergencies. In case of flood, in case of earthquake, law of demand is not applicable. Because during these natural disasters, things are not available. Supply of the commodity is very less. So, even if the price is high, people will buy these goods because they are not very sure whether these goods will be available afterwards or not. So, law of demand is not applicable in this case, and during this time, the sellers can earn high rate of profit. Fifth point I have written, insignificant share in consumers' budget. There are many commodities for which you are spending a major part of your budget. But there are many commodities for which you are spending a very minute part of your total budget. Like buying a matchbox, buying candle, buying needles and all. So when a consumer spending a very minute part of his total budget to buy that commodity, then law of demand is not applicable. Like if I have to spend 3 rupees to buy a matchbox, I will not bother because it is a very insignificant part of my total budget. Giffen goods. This is very important. In section A also they can ask you, what do you mean by the word giffen goods? Giffen goods are type of inferior goods for which consumer spends a major part of his income. When price of these goods increases, demand increases. and when price of these goods fall, demand falls. Sir Robert Giffen observed this kind of behavior, so these goods are known as Giffen goods. Now, for example, if bad quality of potatoes are available at low price, those people who are buying it, they will save something in terms of real income. Now here two concepts are very important: money income, real income. Money income is that income which can be measured in terms of money, and real income is your purchasing power. So if bad quality of potatoes are available at a low price, the person who is buying it, his real income will rise. So when his real income rises, he is not buying more of that kind of potatoes. He will switch over to the superior quality of potatoes. This is known as Giffen effect. Means when price of these commodities are less, a consumer is buying less. But when price of these commodities are high, consumer is buying more because these goods are important for his survival. He has to consume some amount of it because he cannot afford superior goods. So here also law of demand is not applicable. Thank you. If you have any queries, you can mention it comment box, and whatever problems you are having, you can mail me. Please like this video, subscribe. Thank you.